yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Happy Tuesday, happy Tenacious and Truthful Tuesday. Another episode of SRDaily. It's your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. We are back again. Another episode, another show, man. Another day living in our purpose. Another day alive. Another day with another opportunity to get it right, to begin again, to do the things that we said we wanted to do, to do all of the things that we said we wanted to do yesterday, that we didn't do yesterday. We have an opportunity to do it today. Listen, life is always going to be a series of ups and downs, ebbs and flows, right? Like the pendulum is always going to swing. Things are always going to be in motion. It's always going to be like this, right? We have the opportunity to choose. We have the opportunity to choose where we live, what we eat, what we think, what instincts we act on, what we give our attention to, right? We have that choice, that freedom, that power of choice, as Brother Sefu often says, to self-determine our lives. Not only in the grand scheme, like in the big ways, to self-determine religion and politics, but even in the small ways, our choices, our daily habits. Yes, I understand that because of how long we've had a habit, because of conditioning, because of expectation, because of a lot of things, there are some things that may be a little challenging to change, to shift, to alter, to do differently. However, if you want better, you got to do better, and there's nothing you can do. Like complaining is not going to get it done. Blaming this person, your parents, your siblings, your freaking ex-husband, ex-wife, your children, having children, blaming the government, that is not going to change anything. That is not going to get it done. It is not going to move you closer to your goals. It is not going to help make your world easier. It's not. And so I like to think, and again, as someone who has dealt with so many of the challenges, parental, right, children, sibling, governmental, right, societal, like academic, educational, economical, all right, like all of the challenges is ultimately a rest on my will, my ability, right, my ability to think differently, to think outside of the box, to do things differently, to ask for help, right, to accept the things that cannot change, the courage to change the things that can, and the wisdom to know the difference, right? It's up to me. And so the same goes for you, right? One thing I love in the All Kings Brotherhood that I'm now a part of is that, like, we can't really save each other. We can support each other, right? We can help guide each other, but we can't save each other. None of us can, right? Like, I mean, if somebody's getting hit by a car and you pull them out of the way, like, or somebody's in a fire and you pull them out, somebody's drowning you, like, that's essentially, yes, that's saving your brother, your sister's life, of course. But in terms of saving them from their own destiny, saving them from the choices, right, from the consequences of their choices, saving them from the choices that they're making, the decisions that they're making, their impulsiveness, their brashness, their rashness, right, their violent ways, their inability to think outside the box, their inability to take action, right, to strike while the iron's hot. We can't save them from that. We can't save them from their own emotion, right? Like, in the All Kings, like, it's no saving. Like, don't even try. Like, like, again, support, yes. Help, yes. Right? But save, not really. Eddie Kruger, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Next Level Bulldogs, what's going on? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Mona Love, baby girl, happy Tenacious and Truthful Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, guys, we're going to get the show started. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. You're tuned into episode 480th episode here on SRDaily. SRDaily is a personality meets enlightenment. We're here Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. We are going to create a show that is specifically on YouTube Live. We are going to take advantage of the growth that we are experiencing on YouTube. It's not crazy growth, but we are over 500 subscribers. Just 2 weeks ago, I posted that I was at like 488, and I've been at like, well, I've grown, right? Like YouTube is people are subscribing. I was at 3 something for a long time. I was at like 390 for like a year or two, right? Maybe not that long, but a long time, long enough. I was at like 390, and then we went from 390 to 488 in a couple of months, right? We got to keep going, man. Like, I got 500 subscribers. It's freaking millions of people on YouTube, right? Billions of people on YouTube. So I got to target, right? Target. So we're going to create a show that's specifically YouTube Live. Specifically YouTube Live and YouTube generated content specifically for YouTube, not for Facebook, not for Instagram. We may take some clips, put on the others to drive the traffic, but YouTube pays pretty well. I've heard. I haven't gotten a check from them yet. I got a check from YouTube back in 2010 when YouTube first started paying subscribers. I forgot how many. It was only a couple of hundred then. But I got like a $40 check from YouTube, like $40 and like some change, right? Like 40. I don't think it was 41. It might be like, yeah, I can't. It was a long time ago, 2010, 15, almost 16 years ago. I got monetized on YouTube, and it was like a $40 check, $40 and some change, like 40.86 or some random weird number, right? It wasn't even $41, but it was something. And at the time, all right, 2010, I'm home from prison 3 years. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I'm just trying to do something different other than hustling, selling drugs, and going to jail, right? And so, like, I wasn't aware of monetization. I just knew once I stopped hustling, once I bought my first video camera while I was still hustling, and then ended up stop hustling, I just knew that, like, I wanted to create content. I knew that I wanted to make videos. I wanted to make films. That's what I've always wanted to do, right? Is media and art in that way, communication art. So I've always wanted to communicate, use media as a way to, I've documented breast cancer walks. I've interviewed artists. I've covered like a lot of things, right? I used to film concerts, a lot of shit. I knew I wanted the world to see like what I saw, see my vision, and then be able to put my heart into that vision, right? Be able to put my spirit into that vision. So yeah, man, we was monetized in 2010. I didn't know what was going on, and my aunt said, right, my loving aunt, right, who was like a mama to me, my loving aunt said, "You doing this? You walk around with this camera all the time. $40. You need to get a real job, right?" And I never really went and got a real job. I just stopped filming. I put the camera down, and I had the camera down for a couple of years, man, just trying to figure it out. And I struggled even more, right? If I would have just in the next 3 years, if I would have kept the camera going instead of putting it down, I would have been probably at a couple $100 a month, right? And like now, 15 years later, we would have been making millions of dollars. All right, but we can't go back. We can't change anything, right? It's still space for a person like me because a person like me in media is a little different than the average person, you know. And I don't know what the average person is doing on YouTube, but I know they ain't me. I ain't them. And so, like, we still got fucking space to get in and still got time to get into the space and still make some money. So we have 500 subscribers on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Queensbridge Studios. Help us grow. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we'll be able to be monetized. We'll be able to start getting some money from YouTube. And we're going to run this shit up, man. Mona and I are talking about doing a YouTube show. I'm thinking about another YouTube show. And yeah, that's what it is. Yo, Anthony News, what's going on, brother? Peace and love. Lola, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. But guys, let's get the show started. Episode 480, SRDaily. We're going to go to our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote is, "Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it." Very, very, very simple quote. We're going to read it one more time. Today's quote of the day is, "Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it." This is from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, a German poet, playwright, and novelist who transitioned a long time ago, 1832. But what profound wisdom even back then. This quote is from his poem titled "Lose This Day Loitering." "Lose This Day Loitering" is a poem where he essentially speaks about procrastination and how if you loiter today, if you loiter this day away, the same will probably happen tomorrow. But if you take bold action by simply beginning today, that is already progress. And hey, the same things probably happen tomorrow, right? Because a car moves when it's heated up, right? You got to heat the car for it to move, right? The engine heats up. You taking bold action, seeing yourself progress, seeing yourself take something that was once in your head, once in your heart, once in your spirit, and taking action, even if it's simply writing the goals down, starts to heat your mind up, and then you want to go and you want to continue and you want to accomplish. And so in this essay, right, in this book Wisdom of the Ages, Wayne Dyer, where I took this poem and quote from this morning, right? He speaks about not committing to completing it. I'm gonna have this done by this day. I'm gonna complete this thing. That's cool. But I know I've said that and shit hasn't happened. But I know when I just begin, when I just fucking start, when I just cut off all the distractions, cut off all the things outside of what I need to be doing right now, and I just get started, chances are I finish. Faster than me saying, I'm gonna finish by this date. I've been saying I'm gonna do the sugar ratio for 2 years now. 2023 was the last time I did a sugar ratio. And I've been saying, and I had somebody that was supposed to help me, a sister that was supposed to work as the producer. That didn't pan out, right? And I got great people to interview. I got that's the interview show. I got incredible people to interview. We got the first deaf-blind journalist, right, who had a freaking billboard in Times Square. Dear brother of mine, Stephen McCoy, right? We got him. We got a lot of people doing a lot of incredible things. A lot of people have a lot of stories of resilience, of overcoming, right? Like we got Hira Hassan, who was a photographer, and she had a photo wall at the Dear New York exhibit in Vanderbilt Hall, right? Who we met and we talked. Not only was her art dope, right? But she had a family member lose their life to suicide earlier last year. Right. And that's how we were able to connect, because she saw my video with me talking about contemplating suicide. Right. So powerful shit, man. But starting. Right. So like I said, I've been on both sides where I've loitered days away and the next day was often just like the previous day. I've also taken bold action, and that engagement heated me up, and I've accomplished seemingly magical things out of it. So be bold, be bold, be bold. Yo, Dr. Jan, what's going on? Dave Reynolds, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Anthony News said, call me. I have great news for you. I will, my brother. I will give you a call later this afternoon. I promise I will call you. If I do not call you, brother, you can call me. Right? Listen, one thing I love about our people is they say call me when they can call you. I love it. All right? They message you on social media, say call me. You can call me. My number works, my brother. You can call. Right, with all love and respect, man. Give me a call, man. My phone rings. If I don't answer, I will get back to you. But call, man. My mind is moving 1,000 miles a minute. But yeah, we're gonna move right along, family, to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, need to know news of the day. Listen, family, I am extremely excited to announce that this Thursday, October 23rd, is the grand opening of the Connected Chef warehouse, distribution space, and fresh market in Woodside. Connected Chef is an organization that I partnered with back in 2022. 2022 we partnered. Organization I've been working with randomly, sporadically since 2020, since COVID, and the whole world shut down, and activists, artists, organizations here in Queens were figuring out, how do we support our community? How do we provide food to our community? Right. I was doing my thing. They were doing their thing. 2022, we came together. We said, let's put a plan together. Let's collaborate. We collaborated. Since then, we started the community hub in Queensbridge. We started the sliding scale farm stand in Queensbridge. And now, as a part of this team, we had to move from the lot that we had in Long Island City to fucking do the Plaxu, and they want to fucking develop everything and build more luxury fucking towers. All good. We left that fucking spot. And we got a huge, beautiful fucking space in Woodside. And I'm getting goosebumps talking about it, because this shit is fucking beautiful, man. Big, huge walk-in, office space. This shit is fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna start doing some events there. And you all will be invited to come to the events that I do there, whether it's talk shows, interviews, whether it's just socials and lounges and food things and meditation things. It's gonna be lit. But Thursday is the grand opening. Thursday is the grand opening. And again, I'm so grateful to be part of an organization that really and truly places community first. Connected Chef is a food justice nonprofit organization that serves families primarily in Western Queens, from Long Island City and Queensbridge to Corona and Jackson Heights, and now spreading to include families in Woodside. This is one of the greatest organizations I've had the honor to be around, at first to be around, and then later to call my partners, to work with them every week, to be in the team meetings, to have them support my juice and play vision. Right, next Thursday is our farm stand. Last Thursday every month is juice and play, where we make free juice, give it out for free. We make juice, give it out for free, and we have games for families and folks, individuals to engage in, from chess, checkers to beanbag toss. I'm probably gonna bring the limbo out, right? And yeah, it's just about movement, about community, about getting people active, get their mind active, get their bodies active, and here's some juice to nourish yourself while you stay active, because activity is key. We talked about it on Sunday Light. Being active, the power of an active spirit, the power of an active mind. We know that one of the pillars of a healthy brain is two of the pillars of a healthy brain is not just not just two pillars of a healthy brain is social connection, social relationships, and movement. And if you can have those things together, right? If you can be moving your mind while engaging in a healthy social relationship and moving your body, right? So like hula hoops is out there, jump ropes is out there, right? When we get a space like not in Woodstock, we need is outside space, but when I'm able to get another space, like a bigger space where it's bigger outside, or bigger even indoor space, like move the body, right? Move your body and drink your juice, right? Juice and play. So like tag, right? Like soccer, football, kickball, dodgeball, things like that. But yeah, Thursday is going down. Thursday morning, there is going to be a press conference and ribbon cutting. That is Thursday morning at about 10:30 a.m. Super excited to be a part of that. And then Thursday evening, we're going to have a community celebration. All right, a community celebration. We're gonna dress up. We're gonna be fancy. We're gonna celebrate this shit, man. Cause it's some dope shit, yo. Like it's some dope shit, man. The support that we've gotten, whether from the assembly member, whether from private donors, just from community members supporting us in so many ways, from volunteering to donating money, to purchasing like groceries, signing up to our subscription. It's a CSA, basically, it's community supported agriculture. You pay in advance and you get a box full of groceries, right? You can have add-ons, right? Like they have add-ons that we ain't gonna talk about here because we don't support that shit. I don't support that shit. All right. And I'm talking about meat and dairy and shit like that. However, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Organization, we have those as options for you, but we have a whole lot of fucking produce, and we purchase our produce, our products from local BIPOC farms, so farms that are here in New York State, upstate New York, a few hours away. Grandpa Farm, Angel Farm, and there's a couple of other farms. I don't remember all of the names. There's like actually a lot of them that we circulate, purchase different things from. It's just a super dope organization doing super important work, making a huge difference, right? From the sliding scale farm stand, both one that was in Long Island City, now that's in one that's in Queensbridge, from the sliding scale grocery boxes CSA program, like you can purchase at $20 or $50, and the box is the same size, right? And we ask folks who are able to pay the market rate to pay it so that we can subsidize and give out for the low cost. But not only that, you feed hundreds of families, a couple hundred families every week for free. We're giving out free grocery boxes every single week. In Queensbridge, it's like 50 boxes almost. In Long Island City, I think it was 60 boxes. And then in Jackson Heights and Corona, there was another like damn near 100 boxes, 100 and something boxes. So like almost 200 boxes every week that we're giving out for free. And these are like shit that's paid for. This is like quality shit. And this shit is super fresh because it's harvested like Tuesday, Wednesday and delivered, right? Like shit is some dope shit, man. So Thursday is going down. Thursday is the press conference, ribbon cutting to our space. Thursday evening is a celebration, community celebration, where there'll be food, there'll be music, there'll be some stories, some speakers, right? But it's gonna be a vibe. You can RSVP, connectedchef.org, right? Yeah, connectedchef.org. Go to the events page, you will see it. You can RSVP. I'll be there. The team will be there. Again, it's an incredible fucking organization doing absolutely necessary work. Ersty, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, sister? Peace and love. But yeah, man, super dope. Super dope. Sefu says, salute to the Connected Chef. It's an honor to work with you in that space, my brother. Let's move right along, family, to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment is our tip of the day. Today's tip, very freaking simple. Take risk. Take chances. As we spoke about in our quote of the day, be bold. Be brave. Start now. Just do it, as Nike says, right? Talk to that person, apologize, forgive, let go, move away, commit to staying put, right? Be decisive. Decisiveness is courage, and courage often leads to success in whatever you are working to accomplish. Whether you're working to develop a healthy relationship with your mother, like I was at one point, whether you are working to develop a healthy relationship with your children or your spouse or your siblings, or you're working to lose weight, or you're working to like be decisive. Say, I'm going to get up and walk today. It takes courage, right? It takes courage to say that. If you want to lose weight, you want to start being more mobile, it takes courage. It takes decisiveness to say, I'm going to get up and just start walking, which takes courage because people could laugh at you. People could talk about you. You could just not feel good. You could just be tired, out of breath, body aching. Courage. But courage often leads to success in whatever you are working to accomplish. Procrastinating, saying I'm going to do it later, saying I'm going to do it tomorrow, usually does nothing at all. Only delays whatever outcome you are hoping for. An example, real life example. I got a guy I need to email. I have not emailed this guy. I need to fucking email this guy. I'm committing to emailing this guy after this show. After the show, I'm going to take my photo. I'm going to do the thing I need to do after the show. And then before I get up from this freaking seat, I'm going to email this guy. Incredible guy, doing incredible things in the world, specifically in Long Island City and the rest of NYC. He's supported me before. I need to rebuild communication, reestablish the relationship. And I've been putting this shit off for 2 years. 2 years I'm supposed to email this motherfucker back. And I have not emailed him. And so that is my fiance. Kimona, please do keep me accountable. All right, give me a few minutes after the show to send that email and ask about it. But I will let you know that I sent the email to brother David Pickett. David Pickett is the CEO and president of Gotham. Gotham is a real estate development firm who believes that real estate should not eradicate art and culture. It should enhance it. And he's, for the most part, as far as I know, put his money where his mouth is. They're the ones who built the Magic Johnson Theater. And I remember meeting with him, and he told me, he said, you know, when we were building the Magic Johnson Theater, my competitors were saying, you're really going to build the glass theater in Harlem, they're going to destroy it. He said, it's what he told me. He said, I told them, if you give people something nice, that's built with love, they will appreciate it. And he said, we've had minimal issues with the Magic Johnson Theater. Right, super dope. He has 2 towers along Long Island City, right? So luxury towers, right? Like development, like boo. And one of his buildings, though, he has free community space that he gave to Flux Factory. Flux Factory is a nonprofit artist live work organization, right? But they do a lot of art things, a lot of art installations. I've done some things with them. I did the 100th show of this, the 100th episode of SRDaily I did at Flux Factory. I've had a birthday party at Flux Factory. I've had a couple of talks at Flux Factory. Right? I've done a few things at Flux Factory, right? Flux Factory is a dope organization. So they manage the free community space that's on the first level of one of his luxury towers for free. They got that shit for free. He gave it to them for free. Right, so putting his money where his mouth is, man. So I need to email that guy. All right, stop procrastinating because it does nothing at all. It just delays whatever outcome I'm hoping for. And I am hoping for an outcome, right? To establish a relationship and to fucking to get his support in this work that I'm doing. He supported me before, all right? He supported me before easily, effortlessly, in a very substantial way. I need to rebuild that. Let's move right along, though, family, to our 4th and final segment of the day. Today's 4th segment is our build of the day. Mona Love said, make a decision and act. Absolutely. Said food is a human right. Absolutely. 4th and final segment, family, before we get out of here, is our build of the day. And today's build is on self-confidence. Confidence in self is absolutely essential, even if it seems delusional, even to you, right? Because sometimes you can have self-confidence and other people can say it's delusional, right? Sometimes your own self-confidence could seem delusional, right? But it's fucking essential in moving forward. So yesterday, I declined a job offer, right? Job opportunity that will pay about $30 an hour, essentially doing great work, right? Related to health and wellness, community, social engagement in the city, right? I'll have access to the services, to the facilities, which is like spa stuff, ice bath stuff, meditation stuff, sound bath stuff. Would be great. I'll be able to take advantage of all of that, right? And I'll be working and it'll be cool. But I've declined because it will be taking me away from what I'm building now, my business, my brand, right? It will be taken away from what I'm doing now. Some people say that's delusional. I got responsibilities, right? I need to move in like 4 months, 5 months. I need to move. I need to get a new crib. And like realistically, 4 months, 4.5 months, I need to be out of this crib, out of this home that I'm in now, get a new crib. I need to move. I need the fucking money. But like, I personally don't think $30 an hour is gonna get me there. What I do believe is that I have what it takes. I have the knowledge, the smarts, I have the brand, I have the awareness, I have the attention now, right? That like I can generate 10K in the next 30 days, right? And I can generate between 20 to 50K in the next 60 to 90 days. I have the best partner I've ever had. I have the best partner I've ever had in my life, right? So what can I not do? It really rests on me now. Because doing a $30 hour job, cool, income. But how miserable would I be? Because it's taking literally the times that they mentioned, it's like I got this show to do, I got other shit I need to do that I want to do. And so now it's just giving me to act, right? And I'll say it like this. I started working on a book, the Dear New York book. Right. My experience in the Dear New York exhibit, right? From Queensbridge to Grand Central Station. Right, from Queensbridge to Grand Central Station, that is going to be the book, and that's going to talk about my journey to Grand Central Station. Because I don't know if you guys know it or not, but like I shared in a video the other day, so they've been saying one of the largest public art installations New York's like in New York City in decades. This guy who I just started to follow yesterday put a video out. He said, no, it's not decades, it's ever. And he did the actual math. He said how many people, he said he went there, he counted how many people were there, how much time, right? Average, how much time people normally spend there, right? Just in the main hall, not including the subway station, not including Vanderbilt Hall, right? And then he just did some math. And he said, I think there was like 8 million people that went to this art installation like 40, 50 years ago, or however long ago. This one had like 20 million. 20 million people, if I'm not mistaken, went through went to the Dear New York art exhibit in its different phases, right? Different areas, about 20 million people total, if not more. Largest public art installation ever. I'm telling my story, right? People saw my eyes. Even if they didn't know me, they saw my eyes, they saw my photo, they read my quote, right? They read what the young girl, Therese from Echo, said about me, right? I got photos with family, right? Like the freaking video that Humans of New York posted on their page is almost at 700,000 views. And I haven't even commented back to everyone yet. I'm going to do that tonight, tomorrow. I'm going to take time to comment hundreds and hundreds of comments, comment back to everyone, which is going to boost views, right? But we almost at 700,000 views. Like, it's going to hit 1 million views in the next few weeks. Like, massive. We had 1 million views. Like, the most viral I've ever been, right? But, like, we're going to take advantage of this shit, right? So, again, I declined the job because I'm extremely confident. I'm extremely confident in my ability to hit my financial goals. Without that income, I'm building my brand. I'm building my business. It's registered. We got the bank account, right? We got access to some people I just got to fucking communicate with. We got motherfucking billionaire around the corner. I need to go like drop another letter off and like, yo, what's up, man? Let's meet. And not just for you to support me, but so that I can also help you generate more income and do more good in the world. Right. So yeah, man. So I wholeheartedly believe in my ability to generate at least 10K in the next 30 days, right? And between 20 to 50K in the next 90 days. It's possible. There are people doing it. Right now. So why not me? Why not us? Really, why not? All right, guys, that is our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I am grateful for you guys. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Morrison. This is episode 480 of SRDaily. 20 more episodes. Again, mark your calendars. Tuesday, November 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in Queensbridge. Houses, Jacob Avery's Community Center, episode 500, live studio audience. You guys are all invited to be a part of the live audience. Guest interviews. We are going to work out the interviews now. We're going to put a list out. We're going to put a flyer out. We're going to put the RSVP list out for you guys to make it free. I would love for you guys to be there for episode 500. Celebrate this momentous occasion with me. And guys, with that, that is our show. I am out. Please do join us same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Same place also, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Peace and love.